Wrap me in a bolt of lightning, send me on my way still smiling. Maybe that's the way I should go, straight into the mouth of the unknown. I left the spare key on the table, I never really thought I'd be able to say I merely visit on the weekends. I lost my whole life and a dear friend. I've said it so many times.
So what were your expectations when you first signed here? You know, obviously you're part of this big free agent class, which is rare around here, but what were you thinking when it was you and Adrian and Z and what you guys could do?
That we can be a part of greatness, and that we was gonna come in here and win. We knew we was gonna come in here and win. We just had to find ways to win, and that's what we did when we came in. We got a 12-3 record right now with a chance to secure more, hope in the playoffs. So getting the first round bye and home field advantage throughout the playoffs. So we knew we had expectations of what we can do here on this defense. And after being here, we had even higher expectations with the guys and working with the guys and getting familiar with those guys and they getting familiar with us coming in. It was just a lot of expectations, high expectations.
Is what happened Monday part of those expectations, the way you guys played 60 minutes of dominant football? Yeah,
that's a part of the expectations week in and week out to go out there and, have that dominant performance on defense, regardless of the circumstances. We just know we got to come in here and, we got to do that week in and week out. We got to have more consistent performances like that.
Is that the next step?
Of course, that's the next step, putting that on, doing that consistently week in and week out and make sure that we play at the high level all the time.
What does it mean to just be in this position right now, to have something to play for, especially a bye in the final week of the season?
It means a lot. Because right now we have a chance to secure our destiny. This last game against Detroit, we know they're gonna come out, play hard. They're gonna try to beat us. Of course, every week it's an opponent trying to beat you and to knock you off. But we know we got to go out there and we got to execute. We got to play our game. We can't be still riding on a high horse after winning the division on Monday. We got to refocus and get ready for Detroit.
Preston, how have you personally handled the eyes on you? You sign a big contract, you come to a new team, the expectations from the outside are all going to be there. How do you think you've handled it?
I feel like I handled it well. I don't focus on that. I just try to come in and be the best football player I can be and be the best teammate I can be and try to contribute for team success as well as defensive success.
You knew you'd be looked at as a possible leader, though, just because of your status. How about that aspect?
That's expected. I embrace the leadership role, and these guys are easy to lead, man. They come in with their mind in the right place every day. They come in ready to work every day. And me speaking to those guys or, coming in and leading those guys, they made it easy for me. They didn't make it a hard transition. These guys come ready to work, and they always had a right mindset since the day I walked in the door.
Preston, what side bets have you had with Z on sack totals for the season? And now that he has taken the lead with one game to go, is there any pressure on you?
No. We're winning. So, we haven't took any side bet or nothing. Everybody asks us every week, from the beginning of the season. Still haven't took a side bet. We just having fun, enjoying each other's company out there on the field, making plays, wreaking havoc together, and, we worry about the rest later. We both getting sacks, we both making plays that contribute to defensive success, and that's what we're happy about.
Hey, Preston, it seems like Kenny and Dean have really made a more, an easier to notice impact over the last couple of weeks. How does that make your job a little easier on the outside when those guys are creating such havoc on the inside?
It makes my job a whole lot easier. You got guys in the middle rushing, causing pressure, wreaking havoc on the run and the pass. It makes my job a lot easier because setting the edges, like, occasionally they're running back in, knowing these guys are being so solid and stout in the middle. In the run game is very confident, building for me because I trust those guys. They're going to get their job done, and it helps me out knowing that I can set the edge and I can send it back to them or, send it back to whoever makes the tackle out, and we can stone things up front and play violently. I like that. And in the passing game, Kenny's been running up the sacks lately. He's been causing havoc. He's been getting pressures all season long and doing his thing, and now he's getting those sacks, and he's run up his sack totals now, and it's really helpful for a guy like me who's rushing on the edge or left or right or whatever they may have me rush from, and, knowing that they got to account for more than just me and Z.
What do you see on tape from this Lions offense? Obviously, Matthew Stafford out, different from the first time around.
It's the same offensive line, I believe, on the edge. I might be missing a guy, but it's pretty much the same team we played earlier, minus the quarterback and maybe some other players like receivers and whatever. But we know they're going to come out and they're going to play hard. They're going to give their best shot. They're going to give their best efforts, and they're playing at home, so they got the home field advantage. We know we got to come in there and play hard and get a win on the road.
With that said, Preston, yes, they obviously want to beat you, but when you saw this team the last time, they had a over 500 record. They're a winning team. They've won once in their last 12 games, I think. Is it hard not to feel a little overconfident against a team that doesn't have his quarterback and has one win in 3 months?
No, you got to be humble about the whole approach and whole situation. Regardless, this is the NFL. A team can beat any team last week. I guarantee you, nobody thought, looking at their records and everything, nobody thought Arizona was going to beat Seattle. Nobody would have, nobody in Vegas thought that. I'm pretty sure, but they came out there and they had a dominant performance. They beat Seattle. They got a win at home or whatever. So we know this is a home game for them. This is a game that they can do a lot, and those guys still have a lot to prove. Those guys still have a lot to play for. Whether it's not the playoffs, but they still have got a lot to play for as far as job security and taking care of their families. And they got to still go out there and play as hard as they can. They're not just going to lay down regardless of what their record is. And we got to go out there and prepare, knowing what we have at stake and knowing what we're trying to accomplish. And we know we have to go out there and play our game.
Chris, we've seen Sean all year kind of following you in the rounds. And it's actually learning the things that he seemed to you guys.
Rashawn's a young guy. Every young guy comes to the league and looks for guys they can follow behind and guys they can learn a lot from. Him being in the room with us, seeing us how we interact with each other, how we interact with everybody on the defense, and how we approach the game each and every week. He learns a lot. He's a smart kid. He learns pretty fast, an athletic kid. So he tries to see what he can learn from us that can help his game. And of course, you always look for that guy you can try to steal stuff from. And he has me and Z, so he asks a lot. He asks a lot of questions here and there, or we talk about a lot of stuff that kind of keep him at ease, let him know just go out there and play your game.